Hi friends! So today we are going to try and make a card without the jar of our little gnomes. So we thought this would make a nice card for our parents. So let's show you how to get started. First, you're going to take some watercolor paper. It's relatively thick. If you don't have watercolor paper, you can use construction paper. This almost feels like cardstock. It's not great watercolor paper, but it'll work. So here's what we're going to do first. You're going to fold it. This is a half sheet of watercolor paper. You're going to fold it over, and I use my fingers to kind of spread them. And then I push down. And then I'm going to take my thumb and slowly push it out this way. And then I'm going to push it to the side, and then I'm going to push it this way. Okay? Now, you can make the card this way, or you can make the card this way. Doesn't matter. That's your choice. So here's what I'm going to do to start. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my fingers on it. And I know that my gnomes are going to be relatively short. So I made this mistake in the first few. I put their noses here and it made them really tall. So I'm going to spread my 3 fingers out because I'm making 3 gnomes. And I'm going to put them about here, here, and here. And I just made 3 little marks on my paper. Now, if you were going to do it like a book, I would do it like this. And I would put 1, 2, 3. Okay? So let me show you what it's going to look like. I'm going to turn it this way because I find I have a little more freedom when I do it this way. So step 1, as I do this, I'm going to make sure that you can see. Okay, so the little dots represent their noses. So I'm going to make a nose, a nose, and a nose, and the nose is just an oval. The next thing I'm going to do to make my gnomes, and again, our goal is to have them kind of look like this-ish. There's no pressure. We can change the hat. So that's our goal. So then the next step after I make a nose is I'm going to make a line that goes up and over the nose, almost like a blanket. Now you can make the blanket go lower, come up, however you choose to do it, and see how there's some space here? It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. So the first hat I'm going to make kind of tall. I'm going to make it have it come up and go over here and kind of be skinny, and then I'm going to have it kind of get fat. Okay? Doesn't really matter. The second thing I want to think about is what is the shape of his beard. So in this one, I'm going to have it kind of go off to the side like wings. And then I'm going to have a U shape. Okay? Now the thing about gnomes' beards is that they're going to start to grow from their cheeks up here. And as it gets closer, it's going to grow from their nose. And so I'm just going to make nose, have it come straight down kind of from their nose for a little bit, and then from under their cheeks. I don't know if you knew that about gnomes. The next piece that I'm going to do is I'm going to have to show their body. It's just kind of round, and you can either have it come out from their beard or you can have it come skinnier. It's your choice. And if you make a line and you think, that looks really fat, I don't like it, then have it come in closer. That's why we do it in pencil first. The most important piece is you have to remember their feet. Bring it down, and then the robes that they're wearing kind of drape over their feet. From here, I might just make little hands that kind of stick out. If you don't like just the hands, you can add some elbows or some arms. Although I don't love that. I might just leave this one with just hands. Don't worry about the pencil lines. We're going to go over those later. Okay, so there's my first gnome. Second gnome, I'm going to have his hat come like this. And I'm going to have it go kind of swirly. And what I do to one side, I kind of want to do to the other, but it's not perfect. Who cares? It's fine. This gnome, I'm going to have a U-shape beard. Same thing, I'm going to have it come straight down from his cheeks. And then as it gets closer to his nose, I'm going to have it come down from his nose. Good job. And then let's see, this guy, I think his elbows are going to stick out. Have his elbows stick out. Let's reshape that. Ovals for feet. And then we'll have it connect. And here I'm just going to make pockets, like his hands are in his pockets, like that. My last gnome. I'm going to make it floppy and come down. Who doesn't love a floppy hat? And this guy's beard, I think I'm going to do as a zigzag. Now zigzags are kind of fun because all you do is go down and meet the zig or the zag. Now you'll notice on this last one I kind of join lines. I mean, that's kind of how beards are. They have a life of their own sometimes. So you might say, oh, I feel like that kind of goes like that. Okay. Maybe this guy needs a little beard that kind of goes like that. Maybe like that. Maybe a line in between. Who knows? See how they kind of take shape as you draw? Kind of love that. So this, I'm just going to give him little hands off to the side. His oval feet. And then connect. So this is step 1 of our making gnomes. And then tomorrow we will do the second step, which is decorating with watercolors. I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome.